Hello, everybody. I'm going to do a kind of a twin flame check-in. We're going to get some messages from the divine feminine and from the divine masculine. Again, roles can be reversed, switch places, mix of both. Okay, it can't resonate for everybody. This is not a placement specific sign. This is just kind of a divine masculine and divine feminine check-in. Okay, we're going to get messages from both. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And also comment. I want you to comment in the hashtag check-in. Okay? Hashtag check-in. That will get you entered to win a free personal reading. I am giving away one a week for the foreseeable future. So don't forget to get in on that. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I am still doing $10 off. All you need to do is shoot me an email. I'll get back to you. And that email is in the description box below. Okay? All right. So I'm using my favorite Neon Awakening Twin Flame deck, and I'm also using Divine Love and Separation Oracle deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Okay, so I'm going to get Divine Feminine on one side, Divine Masculine on the other. We all have both. Okay, so flip it if you need to, and take it as it resonates. This is for Twin Flames in separation, Twin Flames who are not together. Okay, these are messages from the Divine Feminine and from the Divine Masculine. So it would be from the divine feminine to her masculine and vice versa, right? All right. This is a big deck. It's very thick. There's a lot of cards. So I did shuffle a lot before I got on camera. They're also very slick. So it would be too hard for me to really, really shuffle on camera, and nobody wants to watch that for 10 minutes, right? All right. Let's get into it. Again, this is not sign specific. Okay. Messages from the feminine to the masculine and from the masculine to the feminine. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Okay. First out, we have unfinished business to take care of. Well, ain't that the truth? Let's stop throwing the blame back and forth and make amends. Being apart has opened my eyes to many things I couldn't see before. You will soon understand why I had to leave. My heart just needs a break from pain. And I've been drinking more than I should lately. So this could be for, some of those who have been drinking, right? All right. Other side, nostalgic. Thinking of our convos makes me smile. I want us to build our empires even in separation. My love does not wait for me. Do whatever makes you happy. Or no, it says, my love, do not wait for me. Do whatever makes you happy. I can read, I promise. I wish I could tell you how much I still freaking love you. I'm sending you messages through songs. So music is something here, right? Neither one of us wants to be the first to say I love you. All right. So remember that a lot of these messages are going to be done in, I have visions of us being married on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So a lot of these are going to be energetically, right? You guys are still very, very connected, especially in the 5D. So you are communicating with one another in the 5D. You may very well be communicating through dreams, right? So some of these are what, their highest, their soul would say to your soul, right? If you are not connected in a twin flame journey, these messages may very well be confusing for you. It's a mess. Twin flame journeys are an absolute disaster. Okay. Okay. So let's get some clarity over here on this first side. We have unfinished business to take care of, and let's stop throwing the blame back and forth and make amends. Okay. So, this divine feminine is acknowledging that there has been a falling out and that they were definitely one of the ones, placing blame, like, keeping that virtual scoreboard that we do in relationships. Well, you did this, but you did this. Well, you did this, but you did this, right? So this is probably for a connection who The two of you have been together at some point in this lifetime or have been on and off in this lifetime. This is going to be a person, obviously, if you relate to the twin flame journey, that you just, no matter how long or short of a time you were with them, or how long ago you knew them, or whatever, their energy is just constantly in your orbit. You cannot shake them. You cannot quit thinking about them. You cannot, it's just a struggle, right? So we have unfinished business to take care of. Let's stop throwing the blame back and forth and make amends. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, she's speaking very honestly, very truthfully. In the past, she could have just been a little bit icy, a little bit cold towards you, but she's saying and speaking very truthfully, that this is how she feels. And this is, the Queen and King of Swords both are truth speakers and truth seekers, okay? They want the truth, they give you the truth, and they expect the truth in return, right? And the Devil, yeah. It's like there's been this toxic energy between the two of you, right? Not being able to come together for whatever reason. It's never the right time. There's always something in the way, whether it's a karmic partner or whatever, okay? But she's saying, let's just make amends, because the energy that we're in now is toxic also, right? So the next one is, let's stop throwing the blame back and forth and make amends. Yeah. The Star. Yeah, wanting to heal that relationship, wanting to have healing conversations, having hope for this connection. She's really, not only is she talking to you, she's talking to the universe about what she wants to have happen, what her wishes are, what her dreams are, what her hopes are, right? That she wants healing for this twin flame connection. And the Five of Cups, yeah. Feeling sadness, loss, regrets, really missing her person, feeling lonely, right? We don't feel whole when we're not with our twin, right? We're two halves. That's just the way that it is. Okay, being apart has opened my eyes to many things I couldn't see before. That's really what these journeys are about. They're almost never about the relationships. They really are not about the relationships. They are about finding your higher purpose, staying on your path towards your higher purpose, right? And all of these little detours and these things that we, getting with karmic soulmates, those are there along the way to teach us lessons so that we can learn from them, so that we can understand our higher purpose, so that we can continue walking towards it. Okay. We don't always make the changes that we need to. So we'll repeat those lessons as long as necessary, as many times as necessary for us to get the point. Okay. It's the same thing as going through school, right? If you didn't learn everything in the third grade that you were supposed to, you're going to have to repeat the third grade, right? You'll repeat the third grade as many times as you have. I mean, maybe not like 20 times, but you know what I mean. You will repeat that grade. You will repeat that work until it's correct. Okay. And the universe gives us many, many opportunities to course correct. Every person that comes into our lives, everything we go through is meant to teach us a lesson. Okay. And more often than not, those lessons involve self-love and forgiveness, forgiving ourselves, forgiving others. Okay. And that transition into healing, understanding how things made us feel. We're not always going to know why they happened, but understanding how things made us feel, what we did with those feelings, and what the outcome was. Was that correct? Was it incorrect? You're going to keep repeating it until you do the correct thing and advance to the next level. Okay. So being apart has opened my eyes to many things I couldn't see before. Yeah, the Hierophant, learning, leveling up. The Hierophant, yes, it is about relationships. It is also about education. It is about tradition. It's kind of the high priestess card of the virtual world, of the world that we live in, the tangible world that we live in. Okay. It's seeking out that guidance, that advice, that education in whatever capacity, and learning lessons. Okay. And this divine feminine is recognizing that she has learned many, many things along the way, which is what she's saying. I understand things now. I see things that I didn't see before. I know things I didn't know before. And that's the purpose of these twin flame connections, right? The high priestess. I just said that the Hierophant is like the high priestess. The high priestess is in the spiritual world. The Hierophant is in the 3D world. So we've got a 5D and a 3D right here. Okay. So this is learning spiritual lessons, life lessons, being able to put that education together and understand why things happened, why they happened the way that they did, what they were supposed to have gotten out of it or from it, and applying that to this connection and making those connections, connecting those dots, right? So here she says, you will soon understand why I had to leave. So this is a feminine that walked away, and we all have divine masculine and divine feminine, period. We all have it. Okay. 50-50. All right. So this is this feminine saying, I left for a reason. There was a reason. Sometimes we don't even know the reason. It just doesn't work. The Knight of Cups. So they may have been in this immature energy of being a knight, like that immature energy where they're kind of trying to find their place and find their person and find love, and they're feeling romantic. This person, truly loved you. It was just when you're in the energy of a knight, you're moving around a lot still. You're not staying in one place. Um, and she is saying, whatever has happened, you will learn, you will know why I had to leave. This person potentially was not in the right energy, was not in the energy of stability, hadn't figured out what they needed to figure out, whatever it was, right? So if you're a person who now gets it, you're like, I understand why they had to leave, whatever the reason was. Okay. And the 10 of Wands. Yeah, they were working through something and they just couldn't stay, right? Maybe overwhelmed, maybe overstressed, but putting in a lot of work and also sacrificing some energy for another purpose, not this connection, right? Something they had to go through, something they had to learn, something they had to walk away for. Okay. Having a lot of burdens, just not being in the energy of focusing on this connection. Okay. My heart just needs a break from pain. This is a person who misses their twin. Okay. They miss their twin. They're very sad, at a loss, just really, really messing, like the 5 of Cups times 100 million, right? Like that loss, that sense of regret, that sadness, that pain in their heart that is just unbearable without their twin. The 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, wanting that collaboration, right? Wanting to just come back together and really give it a go, right? Really work on stability and building something that's solid. The 3 of Pentacles, oftentimes for me as a reader, is you, your person, and spirit working together to bring this connection to the point where it is sustainable, it can last, right? On that way to that 10 of Pentacles. But getting everybody on board at the same time and on the same page at the same time tends to be significantly more problematic most times, right? Why is it saying my battery is low? I don't know what's happening. Hold on. You don't want my battery to go low. Stay right there. Okay. I got it. Wasn't plugged in all the way. Okay. I hate doing that, but I hate pausing even more. So, it's just real world. It's just real life around here. That's just the way it is. All right. So anyway, the 3 of Pentacles, getting everybody on the same page is very difficult, right? Building that foundation, the 3 of Pentacles is on the way to that 10 of Pentacles, right? But needing to get everybody in the same place at the same time and looking at things the same way, right? Herding cats, that one. The King of Pentacles. So this person is recognizing the stability that they miss, this person that they miss. And again, these are not sign specific. Okay. It's the energy of the cards, because by the time we're done, we're going to have we're going to have every sign on the board, right? Every suit will be represented. This is really about those twin flame connections that are not together, right? This person wants that stability with this stable person, but they want them to be on the same page, okay? Because it won't work otherwise. So that King of Pentacle energies is very stable, right? He's a provider. He is built for longevity, right? Okay, I've been drinking more than I should lately. This will not resonate for everyone. However, um, this could also be, just doing anything that is self-medicating, okay? Whatever that is for you, we've all done it. We've all been there. That kind of self-soothing activity that you participate in, because to continue thinking about this person day and night is an just insurmountable amount of exhaustion and pain and want and longing, right? So that's one of the things that twin flames will go through. A lot of twin flame connections, one or both of the people go through some type of an addiction, okay, whether it's being a workaholic or drinking or whatever it is. It can be anything, right? Anything to distract them from what they need to work on, because it's very, very difficult, okay? So let's see what we get for this. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, reflecting about that person, thinking about that person, thinking about the seeds that you planted in the past. And in the traditional tarot, the Seven of Pentacles, he's just propped up on that shovel, looking at his pentacle plant, right? That energy of not moving, right? Not going forward, staying stuck right there, just thinking about your person all the time. It can be very grueling. It can be very painful. And it's certainly very exhausting. Okay. Let's get one more. And the Hanged Man. Yeah. Staying in that energy of being stuck, thinking about your person all the time. There's just this silence, right? And it's overwhelming and painful, and it's heavy, and it just is, it follows you around. It goes wherever you go, right? Ooh, okay. All right. So on the other side, okay, this was the divine feminine, this is the divine masculine. Switch it around, mix of both, whatever. Okay. So the first one says nostalgic. Thinking of our conversations makes me smile. So this person too is reminiscing a lot, thinking a lot about the past, missing their person. Um, Whatever has gone on in the past that kept you apart, whether it was an argument or another relationship or whatever happened, um, they're moving past that energy, right? They're moving past that initial hurt and being angry or whatever. And they're finally able to, think about you, and it truly makes them smile. It makes them happy, right? They're spending a lot of time thinking about you. I feel like this masculine, though, is not quite where the feminine is. The feminine is like, look, I'm here. I'm ready. This masculine is not ready. Okay. They're not ready. Um, it says, the next one says, I want us to build our empires even in separation. So they want you to continue working on yourself. Okay. They're working on themselves. I mean, it says, do not wait for me. Do whatever makes you happy. Okay. I wish I could tell you how much I still freaking love you. They're not there yet. They're just not there yet. Okay. They are sending you message through music, through dreams, whatever that means. And this last one says, neither one of us wants to be the first to say, I love you. I think that's how he feels. I think this feminine is there. I think she's ready. The fact that they're not together means that they're not at the same place at the same time. Okay. So let's do this nostalgia. Thinking of our conversations makes me smile. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. Being in that energy of, they're still moving around a lot. They're still here and there and here and there. They still carry a torch for you, but right now they're chasing something for themselves, not for this connection. Okay. Whatever that is. Okay. It's going to be different for everyone. Or not settling down. They may, this person could be a person who works all over the country, all over the world, all over wherever. And it's just moving all the time. But they are a go-getter. They're going after what they want. and they are still thinking of you, but they're just not quite there yet. All right. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah, they're moving around a lot. And yes, this can be about betrayal or deception, but I feel like this person, more than that, is literally just like still running around carrying all those thoughts, all those conversations, still carrying you around in their mind and in their heart, but they're just not they're just not there yet. This could also be a person who you have found out has another relationship, has a marriage, has whatever, okay? They do still love you, they do still want to be with you, but clearly they are still working out some things. This feminine has expressed that she wants to eliminate anything toxic, right? Any karmics, anything that's keeping you apart. Um and that she is ready to forgive and move on, right? This person isn't there yet. They're not there yet. Okay. I want us to build our empires even in separation. Okay. So they may very well be working on their career, working on whatever, their money, um, whatever it is. Okay. But they want you to work on yourself and building yourself up even when they're not there. They want the best for you. They still love you very, very much. They're still very connected. And knowing that eventually you'll come together, you'll have this huge empire, like power couple, right? Because when these two finally come together with everything cleared, right, and a path in front of them, they're unstoppable, unstoppable, like actual power couple. Okay, things just work for them. They handle things together. I mean, it's there aren't very many people like this. Okay, but when it happens, it's flawless and beautiful and very, very powerful. Okay, so I want us to build our empires even in separation. The Tower. They're still working on some things, right? They have had some damage, they've had to rebuild, they've had these series of events, and they may still be going through them. They may still have more tower moments. But they're still working, they're rebuilding. And that's what they're supposed to be doing. So this person is acknowledging that there are issues and saying, I'm gonna work on my shit, work on yours too, right? And the Three of Cups. Yeah, they want to be with you. Thoughts of you make you happy. You still could be in a like a friend situation with this person, but that's not going to be for everyone. For a lot of you, there is a third party involved, and that's what they're working on is a karmic. Okay, they're working on that. Um, it could be falling apart right now. They could be going through this tower moment, realizing, but that's not going to be the same for everyone. Okay, so this one says, "Do not wait for me. Do what makes you happy." Okay, this person understands that they're not there for you right now and that they can't be there for you right now. And they want you to be happy regardless. Okay. Regardless of what goes on. The Five of Pentacles. They don't want you to be in this mindset of loss, of abandonment, of regret, feeling alone and conflicted and abandoned, not having communication, right? Most of you just are not talking to this person yet. May even be blocked. Okay. This Five of Pentacles, feeling out in the cold. This is somebody, especially if he's with a karmic. This is somebody who, I mean, it just feels like there's an ice wall of separation between the two of you, and then you just don't feel like how that's ever going to melt, right? But they are working on it. And the Six of Wands, they want that victory with you, and they want you to have a victory, right? They want you to win. They want you to have good things around you. They want you to make progress. They may even be kind of looking up to you as far as things that you've done in your life, making progress, making a name for yourself, building a career, whatever it is. They're saying, I'm still here. I know you can't see me or talk to me, but I want you to win. Okay. So the next one says, I wish I could tell you how much I still freaking love you. Okay. They're not talking to you. Okay. They're not talking to you. They're thinking about you and they do love you. Okay. And the Chariot. Yeah, this is their destiny and they realize it, but they're on a journey overcoming obstacles, right? But they know that you'll be on the same path. They know that you'll be going the same direction. The Chariot is progression, it's forward movement, it's success, right? This even could be somebody who may be driving past your house and you don't know. It could be somebody that lives far away from you as well. Okay. The Fool. Yeah. Wanting to take that leap of faith, but not doing it. They're not doing it. They're holding back. They recognize that you are their person. They recognize that you are their path. You know, they're just not there yet. For whatever reason, something is holding them up from going forward and having this new start. So this one says, I'm sending you messages through songs. So this could be, if you have a specific song that every time you hear it, you think of this person, or you hear a song and you hear a line that you've never really heard before, right? Just those kind of moments that you're like, anytime that you just land on their thought, or picture their face in your head out of nowhere, that's them sending you messages telepathically through music, through visuals. If you see, say you haven't seen the kind of car that they drive forever and ever and ever, all of a sudden in one day you notice like 10 of them. That is them connecting with you. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Yeah. They are very, very busy in the 5D, making sure that you pick these up, right? Moving around very quickly, um, to bring you these little bits of information, but still coming through in that night energy, right? That not ready to settle down, that not moving, or that not coming towards you and staying. They're still just moving around, but they're making sure that you get what you need from this connection right now. Okay. And the Seven of Wands, not talking to you, maybe even being blocked, but still feeling their energy, and they're still feeling yours. They're blocking that right now because they're doing whatever it is they're doing. Okay. They are probably very protective of their boundaries right now because this is a lesson that they have to learn to move on. And their spirit knows that, their soul knows that, their physical body, their physical mind, isn't always on the same page, but they're being driven through these lessons, trying to get through them so that they can get back on their path. But, they have to do it in their own time and nothing can make them do it faster. It just is what it is. And that's not what anybody ever wants to hear. But twin flame journeys are rough. They are rough. I'm not going to lie. They're rough. Okay. So this last one says, neither one of us wants to be the first to say, I love you. I think this is how this masculine feels, and how he thinks maybe you still feel. Um, but you have kind of given in and really thought about things, and you're a little farther along potentially than he is. Okay. All right. The World. Yeah, still learning lessons, right? This is completion. So there is energy for them to complete whatever it is they're doing and have a new, like a level of achievement so that they can move forward. I mean, they're bringing up the rear, guys. They're coming up. And the Four of Cups. Yeah. This is them being unsatisfied, being bored, thinking about you all the time, being unhappy, carrying the person they're with to you. They're finding themselves at a point if they're in another relationship or another situationship or whatever they're doing, it's not working for them. It's not fulfilling to them. So they still have a little bit more work to do to wrap up this energy so that they can, level up and move to a new level, right? Whether you will come together then or not is hard to say. All right. I just want to make sure nothing else pops out here. Page of Cups. They may very well be thinking about communicating with you, potentially about the ending of a relationship with the Death card. And then here's this Four of Wands, right? Realizing what you are to them and having this aha moment, this epiphany, this moment of clarity. I get it. With the Ace of Swords, cutting out all of the crap and really just getting down to the truth of it, that you are their Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles over here, so now we're matching energies, right? Finally being in that stability mode, right? Six of Swords, communication coming towards you slow but sure, right? And the Six of Swords is also about having grown up, adult, mature conversations, okay? So this is what I have for you. Keep in mind that it will be different for everyone, okay? But right now, this is the energy that I'm picking up on for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. This won't be everyone's story, okay? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hashtag whatever I said. Did I say twin flame or whatever it was I said? You know, you can really hashtag anything you want in the comments. It doesn't necessarily matter. It's just my way of knowing you watched the video. Do what you want. Do whatever makes you happy. Okay. I'm doing $10 off still right now. So if you want to get in on that, just shoot me an email. It's in the description box below. And I'm sending you all tons and tons of love and light, especially through this twin flame journey. You know, may you evolve and achieve and ascend. Okay. So I will see you guys next time. And thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate every single one of you and I love you all. Okay. I will see you next time.